Down 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48. Built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. We all know this community lives for its Packers, and the green and gold came out of the tunnel a short time ago, and it was loud. We are ready for football, so are they, as the Packers get set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. That'll be taken about a yard deep, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Quick throw caught out wide by Valdez-Scantling. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football, all right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The tackle made there by Harrison Smith.
1 yard gain.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
So many times someone's success is the product of a lot of things coming together really well. And for Aaron Jones in 2019, it all came together for him. He stayed healthy, was on the field for all 16 games, got handed the ball 100 more times last year, and as an end result, broke 1,000 yards in a season rushing for the first time in his career.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. They needed a yard. They got it. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Rodgers. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp.
brought down.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Got an open man, it's Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
14-yard gain.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. From the 2, here's 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They go play action. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st down, Minnesota.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down. But Dalvin Cook's best game of 2019 came against these Packers. It was in Week 2 early in the season, but he had 154 yards and a touchdown on the ground, though his Vikings actually wound up falling 21-16 at Lambeau. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Vikings nothing.
Cousins on 1st down. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tight territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Now keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
Third and short yardage. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run for it with Cook. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying the power game with Ham. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. C.J. Ham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
At 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this carries into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great one. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. A couple of extra defensive backs in the ball game here on 3rd and 6.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
54, over.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. Earlier this half, you were wondering how the defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
Well, I think they've been absolutely terrific because it feels like on every play, if we were watching this in the film room, when you clicked off the film or stopped it, you would see 11 shirts of that same color right there in the frame trying to tackle him. That's what you're looking for.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
They'll run on first down. Jones.
Rodgers with
Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up. Found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next the score, Packers 14, Vikings 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now, under 100 yards of total offense. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 3rd down, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Darnell Savage that time who was able to knock it away.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
And take it right on the 30. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter.
Right there.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. A fairly short kick from the 14. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
32-yard line.
Second down, Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
Vikings 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They start the drive with Cook. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Cook, the ball carrier.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the ground, it's Cook. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield. He gets the tackle for loss. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Taken down.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Again, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48.
54.
Now a play fake here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Play fake. Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
And the Vikings first down.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. The man wreaking havoc there, Gerald McCoy, the D tackle.
10-yard loss.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
It's a gain of 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Vikings.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
With the score, Packers 21, Vikings 7. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Alexander.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Burks on the tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Jones. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The ball carrier.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
But we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Rodgers again now. He hauls it in. Valdez-Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Packers 28, Vikings 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Now Cook. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st.
34-yard line.
And it's pretty evident when you watch how Minnesota plays, just how important Dalvin Cook is to their offense. 1,000-yard rusher a year before, the first one the Vikings had since Adrian Peterson was dominating their carries. And having Cook in the lineup for the bulk of the season, that made Minnesota exactly what their head coach Mike Zimmer wanted them to be. A much more physical team that complemented their defense.
The 43-yard line.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this is caught at the 8. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run with Madison. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. On the toss, Madison. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
And goal.
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They're turned away on 4th and goal, and the Packers are going to win this football game. Back near the goal line, here's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
Covered by Jeff Gladney.
Rodgers throwing here. And he'll find Hall. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Rodgers now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Another Packers first down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that